Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. This is definitely As Above, So Below. This is our Bible study night. This is talking about mercurial energy or Mercury energy, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family, my TikTok family, as well as my Instagram. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that are out here supporting me on my Patreon as well. We want to thank you for the shares, the likes, and the subscribes. If this is your first time in my live, my name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. What's up there, my baby Scorpio? Then we got my Gemini from South Africa. We got Love Taurus. Thank you so much for being there. As you guys are chiming in, what's up, Boaz, my Pisces in the house? What's up, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi? Brazo Forte, yeah. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Miss Karen O'Brien, my Gemini. And then we got Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. Thank you so very, very much to each and every one of you. What's up, Cassandra Capricorn, the GOAT? Appreciate you. And we thank God for each and every one of you guys. What's up, Mary Bond? Come on here, somebody. I see that candy. Yes. Bless you. And tonight, yes. And then we got my Leo from Michigan. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. What's up, Swamp Witch? How you doing? You know I like that old swamp voodoo magic in that wood. What's up, Sagittarius from South Carolina? Come on in the room. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are living in the age of Aquarius. To each and every one of you guys, before we get started, I want to say to my Christian buddies, before you get involved and try to ask me these crazy questions, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. And I love, what's up there? Jan from, what's that? North Carolina, Virgo. Okay, thank you for being with us. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, especially for all the love that you guys have been pouring out, the likes, the shares, sharing my videos, sharing it with your family, sharing it with your children, sharing it with your respected others. I just appreciate that. It makes it easier for me to do what I do because of how you guys support, and I appreciate to each one of you guys that have joined my classes and have been in my classes. I want to say special thanks to you guys as well. Also to my church family. You guys have been phenomenal for Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. What's up there? That's the new. We got Jones in the house. We got is that? Wait a minute, Miami, Florida. All right, that's my stomping ground. I hope you ain't caught me doing nothing down there that I wasn't supposed to be doing, but I did it anyway. But we appreciate you, okay? And we want to say to each and every one, what's up there, Dolores Virgo? Thank you for the invite. No problem. When I come on live, they send out these invites, and I really appreciate you guys for joining my lives and being a part of our Bible study night. This is what As Above, So Below. It is definitely mercurial or Mercury energy, and it is all about crossroad work, messages, also about healing, and being able to operate and effectively with Mercury. Mercury also causes things to move fastly and swiftly for us if you understand that energy. I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Also, to those on Facebook, remember, when you post on Facebook, Minister Mario can't see it, so I do try to call that out for you guys. But we want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Yes, I got maybe like 30 minutes sleep because I've been going. I'm so excited, but I'm tired. Regina Thomas. All right there, Gina from Atlanta. All right, Gemini. All right, Atlanta. All right. I heard some freaky stuff go up on there. Praise God. God got to send me there to park into the festivities. We praise God for that. What's up, Sagittarius? Thank you for being with us. Now, as we have said tonight, I told you guys I'm going to do magic tonight, and I'm going to use my teaching to show you how I, as a spiritualist, how I would utilize some of my products or different things when I'm doing magic. A lot of times, what's up, Michigan? A lot of times when you hear spiritual practitioners or they're out teaching different things, a lot of times just because you have products or instrument doesn't necessarily mean that you know when to utilize them, how to utilize them in certain situations. And I want to talk about something tonight that I'm very, very good at, and that is weathering scandals. Okay, What makes me proficient in this area is that when you come up with a lot of legalities going on in your family, you learn how to weather scandals. When they went through the federal busing of certain family members, you learn how to deal with situations and circumstances very young, very quickly, and very effectively. What's up, Cancer from North Carolina? What's up, Leo? I see you. And so I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to say this too. My lives are, and I teach on my lives, I teach universal laws. I don't particularly teach my practice because I want to be able to teach, especially Christians, not to demonize the ATRs and to understand that a lot of the stuff that you demonize is right in your Bible. What's up, Shamari? My Cancer from Chicago. But I also want you guys to understand this. I am not out here directly talking about anybody in particular. There's too many people out here that got problems and situations that they really need to know how to effectively use their conjure, their magic, their action in order to have effective life and how to deal with scandals. And this is something, if you're going to be in any form of business, have a relationship, especially in the public, if you're gonna work for people that are in the public eye, you got to be able to resolve scandals. And that's why Olivia Pope, that show was so successful, because when you are a high-powered man or woman, gay, straight, or bi, you have to learn how to weather scandals. Okay, whether you're in politics, whether you're on any form of social media. What's up, Chastity, my Leo, and then my son, eldest son, came in Cancer. Trey is in the house, and then wait a minute, I missed somebody. From California, another Cancer, Karen Cartwright. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, if you are going to be out here in these spiritual streets, and you're going to have certain type of clientele, you have to have a certain level of knowledge. Somebody said, Keith said, let me get my notebook, okay? And so, a lot of times, a lot of people end up, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, become a victim of a scandal and don't necessarily weather that scandal or come out of that scandal. Sometimes people have to leave their cities, they leave relationships, they leave jobs because they don't know how to deal with scandals, okay? I know how to deal with them. I know how to deal with people in high places, and so I've been very effective in that because when I came up, I had to learn how to deal with judges, lawyers, people with power, people with skill, people with influence, and so therefore that is a whole level of conjure that you have to be on in order to weather these storms. I don't know what that is. My glasses are glaring. So we want to talk about this tonight. And if you find yourself in the midst of a scandal, what's up, that Sister Brickhouse? I'm going to teach you some stuff tonight. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm not a crook. I'm not a person that tells a bunch of lies. I lie. But you ain't the police or IRS, so I digress. I don't ever want to come across like I'm this to the good shoe. Like I just don't never do nothing wrong. Or I just always cross my T's and dot my I's. That is not the case. But I strive to be at peace with people. I strive to be upfront and help people and be genuine. That's just, that's just my nature. But, I do fall short, and I have done things in my life. And I've not always been on the right end of a scandal, okay? So I want to be very clear. So this is not coming from a place of self-righteousness. But it is coming from a place that I'm not the type of person for to break up a happy home. I don't use my conjure, I don't use my mouth, I don't set out to hurt innocent people. I'm a type of person that I try to work hard for what I want, and so therefore I look for other people. I'm not just going out here trying to beat the system. I'm not out here just trying to get over on people. So a lot of reasons why I say this is because sometimes, because I have the type of magic I have, people believe from my background that I just do any kind of work, and I really don't. I'm able to read a situation and make a determination whether I'm going to get involved in that situation or not. So I want to be very clear. Now, I am not above getting my hands dirty, but I don't start out getting dirty, okay? What's up, Lataja, my Taurus? So I just wanted that clear. So that's why I say I teach universal laws. So anybody that's watching me that want to learn real magic and understand how I use my magic, this is the lie for you. Now, it says weathering scandals. Now, if you are in relationships, if you are on jobs, career, a lot of times y'all miss out on certain situation opportunities because you don't know how to weather a scandal. Okay? First of all, we got to know what a scandal is by definition. A scandal is an action or an event regarding as morally or legally wrong or causing a general public outrage. The outrage and anger caused by the scandalous action or event. Rumors and malicious gossip about scandalous events or actions. So this is the type of working we're going to be talking about tonight. This is my Bible study night, and I want to do some real magic, some real conjure, so you guys have a general idea why we do it like that. Grand rising to my son, Darius. Thank you so much. Pisces in the house. Now, if you are not in a scandal, and you have not been in a scandal, and if you want to practice hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, well, you better listen. Because when you dealing with high-end clientele, this will come along with the territory. You have to do damage control spiritually, and you have to turn things around or cleanse people from certain things. So this is a part of conjure, and you have to really have power depending on how strong or how well connected certain people are. Okay? So we're going to start with Genesis, the 39th chapter, 7 through 14. So, weathering scandals. And I'm going to share this with you because this is real magic, real conjure. Okay? First of all, we're going to start with verse 7. It said, and it came to pass after these things that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph. And she said, lie with me. But he refused and said unto his wife, his master's wife, behold, my master wot not what is with me in the house, and he have committed all that he hath in my hand. There is none greater in this house than I, neither have he kept back anything from me but thee, because thou art his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God? Now, here is Joseph in a situation, and there's going to be times where people are going to want certain things out of you. And here Joseph trying to explain to her, your husband has been too good to me to do any of such a thing to him, especially messing with his wife. Now, there are some people, no matter whether you're in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, it don't matter how good you done been to them, they still would sleep with your wife or your husband. We're going to put it out here, you know what I'm saying? So, this is somebody that got standards. This is somebody that understands God blessed him. He also understands, even though God blessed him, that this man has not withheld anything. He has been good. There are people that not only moved you in, they clothed you, they fed you, they got you a transportation, they got you a job, they got you a career, they hired you in their business. And none of that goodness what kept you from trying to, from moving forward and actually defiling their relationship, their trust, or whatever. But there are people out here that recognize the goodness of God in people's lives and how good people are, and they will not cross those lines. But there are situations and circumstances where people cross those lines, okay? But we want to talk about real conjure. What's up, boss? Berets. So I'm going to go on. And verse 10 said, and it came to pass as she spake to Joseph day by day. So she was continuously doing this to Joseph. She kept coming. She didn't do it one time. She kept coming at him, trying to weigh him down. You understand? You know, I'm gonna weigh you out. You gonna want some of this. You understand? So it goes on that he hearkened not unto her to lie with her, lie by her, and to be with her. You know how they'll say, you know, okay, we ain't gonna sleep together, but lay in the bed with me. You know, he did not fall for any of her trickery. Okay? And verse 11 said, and it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house therein. In other words, there were no witnesses. There was, when he went in to do what he normally do, there was absolutely no wisdom. Now, me as a pastor, I always have a witness. I always have somebody around me when something is going on. If I prophesy something, because that protects me. But this is a situation that Joseph did not. There was nobody there to verify or deny. Don't let people catch you in a situation where you don't have no witnesses to what is being said. When you find people that always want to corner you off where there's no witnesses, that's not a good place to be in. And that ain't got nothing to do with magic. That's just common sense and wisdom. Verse 12 says, and she caught him by his garment, saying, lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand and fled and got him out. And it came to pass, when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth, then she called unto the men of her house and spake unto them, saying, see, he hath brought in an Hebrew unto us to mock us. He came in unto me to lie with me, and I cried with a loud voice. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this, when you are trying to weather scandals, and what's up, friend? When you are trying to deal with people that have position and influence, this is a different type of skill set. Now, when you're dealing with these type of people, I like to utilize my mental clarity. Because not only does mental clarity clear your mind, but it clears the mind of people in whom these people are speaking to. This woman was not only skillful, this woman had power and influence. And what he did by leaving his garment, now it was good that he left the scene, but he left something back that belongs to him that she can work with. It is always good to gather your belongings. I'm going to say that again. I don't care if you're in Hoodoo, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo. I don't care if you're staying over Pastor Ely house. I don't care if you're staying over Mama house, Daddy house, cousin house, friend house, auntie house, Tata house, Mama. Gather your belongings. Because it is people, when they work with your belongings, they can make it more believable. Is anybody hearing me? I'm trying to give you some wisdom to my babes that you just started on this. You're trusting people, and you done left back your comb. You done left a pair of shoes, or anything could happen where a towel, anything. Your perfume. Not intentional, but he left his garment behind trying to get out of a situation. When you're dealing with scandals, when you're dealing with this kind of stuff, most of the time, these people, not only she knew when to corner him off, she also took something of his to make the story more believable. Is anybody hearing me? I don't care if you're in Hoodoo, Voodoo. I use mental clarity. And then the next thing that I would utilize in this situation is reversal. My reversal instinct. Because you want the action that they are taking, you want this to reverse upon them. Now, when she talked to her husband, remember, this is a manipulator. So here comes the tears. Here comes the drama. You done brought him in here and you done been so good. They're going to use your own testimony against you. I'm going to say it again. When you are dealing with this level of scandal, when you're dealing with men and women in authority and they have influence, they can create damage. What's up, Monique 444? And so therefore, reversal work is so very important. Because this is why I tell people, I don't practice being a liar. I don't go around lying on people. I don't go around trying to take something from people. I don't try to seduce people. Anybody I've ever been intimate with, they already know what time it was. And I don't mess with married people. Okay? And I have been in I ain't gonna lie, I have been in a situation where I was a third wheel, but I was asking to that, and I volunteered, and I enjoyed myself, but I didn't come there to break nothing up. I come to do my part, the third wheel. Okay? So my thing is, honesty and transparency is also a powerful weapon against a liar. I'm gonna say this again. She knew what to say. She know where to corner him out. And because he was so busy trying to get out of it, because innocent people are not cunning and crafty and deceitful. Like, y'all got to understand me. A lot of time, because you don't even have the type of mindset that other people have, you don't protect yourself in certain ways. So sometimes you leave yourself vulnerable in front of certain people where they can utilize your vulnerability against you. Huh? A lot of times people have utilized my personality. They have utilized my background against me. They have utilized my family background against me. My idea that I always tell people I ain't nothing to play with. They utilize my ability to do conjure against me. People will weaponize even the very things that you excel against you if you are not careful. Okay? Apostle Ely coming from a real place. Been there, done that. Okay? So it goes on to say, did I get to it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did say it. So I would use Blockbuster, because you have to clear the way when you are dealing with powerful people. You have to clear. Yeah, my eldest son will tell you, he watched me weather a lot of scandals. People that tried to bring ruin to my ministry, they went out and said all kind of stuff. I let people stay with me. They started trying, man, we had such relationships. I done been through all kind of stuff. And like I tell people all the time, everything people saying about me ain't a lie, and everything people saying about me ain't the truth. It ain't none of your business. I don't go out. I have learned how to deal with certain people. I've learned, let me explain something to men. I wrote this down. And I want the men to hear me real good. When you are a seer like I am, first of all, you cannot go to a man about his, listen to me, you cannot go to a man about his wife and her and what she's doing about you, because his ego is not going to allow him to believe that his wife wants you. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. You don't go to somebody about their lover, their husband or their wife, because their ego is not going to allow you for them to see what is really going on, because they do not feel that you can take them, but they don't realize that their Potiphar's wife was after Joseph, and she did not want him out the house. She wanted him in her bed. Y'all understand? So this is where men mess up. Women are smarter than men. I'm going to say that real slow. Women, I don't care if they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Santeria, Christian. Is she educated, uneducated? Is she rich, poor? Women are naturally cunning. I'm going to say that again. Women are the creators of the universe. They are naturally cunning. Men are not. Only thing smarter than a woman, the only thing smarter than a woman is a man raised by a woman. A man taught by a woman. I'm going to say that again. Men generally are not smarter than women. And I mean that in cunningness. The only thing smarter than a woman is a man that has been trained, raised, or empowered by a woman. Because she is going to teach him the wiles of a woman. Y'all understand? So a lot of times when a lot of y'all trying to deal with scandal, you're going trying to talk to a man that's dealing with logic and ego. And she already know all what she been manipulating this man all through their marriage. How you going to go in and tell him anything about her when she's always been in control? You should be able to read and identify if that man or that person in power are being influenced by these individuals. Smarter, more crafty. Yes, definitely. When I say smarter, because what y'all don't understand, there's hidden wisdom that women have. Women are more connected than men. And if you didn't have the insight from a woman, there are certain things you wouldn't be able to see. The reason why I'm able to see certain things, because I was raised by my mother and my grandmother. I have aunties that taught me. Most of the women that did ceremonies with me are, that's right, more clever and smooth. They not just clever, they smooth. It's like a engine with a well oil engine. She'll tell a lie so smooth you'll think it's the truth. She know just the amount of tears. She know how to tremble her lip just right. She know how to act upset. She know how to feel. She know how to act traumatized. And this not every woman. But another woman know when another woman putting on. Another woman know when another woman scheming. And she'll open your eye and she'll tell you how to maneuver yourself. So I've been raised quite well. So I want to bring this up because when you're dealing with scandals, you don't realize a woman that has been rejected, you don't realize how far she'll go to get you. Joseph ended up in jail. He ended up in prison behind it. What's up there, Linda Green? When somebody feels rejected by you, when somebody feels that you are not doing what they want you to do, you're not realizing how far he or she is willing to go. And especially if they got influence, especially if they have an authority, and especially if they're in a position to cause other people to apprehend you. This woman had power in her husband's house. This is why I taught my children, which I learned from my mother. Stay on your own turf. Operate in your own element. A lot of you guys out here in these spiritual streets, you're trying to deal with people on their own turf. When people constantly trying to get you on their turf because they want the advantage. And what I do is I recognize when I'm not on my turf. A part of weathering scandals is knowing. Joseph recognized that he was not in a good position. Joseph also recognized he did not have no witnesses. Two things he did right. Recognizing he had no witness, and he also recognized that she had the upper hand. The only thing Joseph did wrong is he left his garment behind. And that was enough for her to pin him. When you're dealing with these type of scandals, you need to do conjure work to bring mental clarity. One thing about my mental clarity, it reveals the truth. When your head is clear and it's not foggy, you're going to be able to see the truth more clearly. And a lot of times I had people burn my mental ink. I had one young lady bought my mental clarity. And every time her boyfriend would lie, she burnt the mental clarity for her mind, but she was able to see through his lies. Huh? Now, if you are guilty, you don't need to be burning mental clarity. You got some other stuff here you need to be working with. But in this particular situation, this is how I would work. If Joseph came to me, I would work my mental clarity. I would do a blockbuster because I want to clear the way. And I would also do a reversal because this needs to fall back on her. This needs to fall back on the person that is creating this issue. Okay? That's why I mean that you got to have skills. You can't out here just be talking about you in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, and you don't know how to deal with people that have influences. Okay? Now they are skilled at dealing with rumors and malicious gossip. And these people have a wicked tongue, but that tongue may be wicked, but it is skilled. I'm going to say it again. No matter what your practice is, that Potiphar's wife, not only was her tongue wicked, it was skilled. She knew what she was doing. And she knew how to maneuver her husband. People in authority like this are dangerous because not only they have their authority, they know how to manipulate the authority of other people. Now, I also want to talk about another aspect because if you're going to be out here, this is good, Apostle. Thank you so much. What's up, my Leo? Now, I also want to talk to you guys that are going to get out here on these platforms and you want to start your own business, your own botanica. You got to be able to deal and diffuse scandals. And you're going to have to utilize magic. That's why I talk about protection work. That's why I talk about protecting yourself from evil eye. All this stuff, it doesn't stop everything, but it doesn't get out of hand. Any spiritual maintenance is your best ability. So when a scandal comes, you can get ahead of the scandal. Now, let me share this with you. Acts, the 14th chapter, verse 19. Innocent does not mean that you're not going to go through. I don't want nobody to think because Joseph did not sleep with his wife, Joseph did not do anything wrong, Joseph still suffered up under the actions of this scandal. But the thing that I keep trying to tell people, if you are truly chosen in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, God is going to make a way for you. Okay? This is why you should never get into these ATRs and be out here in the public and trying to do all this stuff if you are not chosen by the Loa, the Nkisi, because you're not going to have the skill set or the knowledge or enough behind you to defend you. It takes God when you're dealing with people of authority and people that got clout and influence. That's just real talk. Acts 14:19. It said, and there came hither certain Jews of Antioch and Iconium, who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. Now, this is when people want to stop you. And these people had influence with the masses. When you are dealing with people that got platforms, they got followers, they got godchildren, they got members of their church, they got family. You know, we always got that ringleader in the family that whatever she or he say, that's what the family do. And these are different type of scandals. When you going up against somebody that has a platform or they have the ear of the public, these are different type of dangerous people. And it has to be a certain type of conjure that is done, because these type of people can hurt you with the masses. I'm going to say it again. These type of people can hurt you with the masses. Okay? Then we got Acts the 17th chapter verse 8. And I'm going to show you in a minute what I do. And it said, and they troubled the people, or stirred up the people and the rulers of the city when they heard these things. Now, this is when Paul now was working signs, wonders, and miracles. Now, if you are going to be a successful business owner, if you're going to be a successful practitioner out in these spiritual streets, get ready for people to utilize their following or their elect or their godchildren or their whatever is supporting them against you, and then strategize with their people how to bring harm unto you. Now, one of the things that I do when I'm in these situations, you have to have protection against the crowd. I've been teaching magic a very long time. I've been practicing a long time. This is when I tell you guys that you got to really believe Ola Damari is for you. Then you got to really believe the mighty and zombie before you. Because when the multitude come against you, this is a whole level of magic. You have to be in a certain place in spirit with your ancestors where you can reverse what people are doing with the masses. Okay? You have to have a certain level of authority. So if you're dealing with a powerful conjure and you're dealing with people that got following or churches, you're going to have a certain level of authority to deal with that type of people. Okay? So what I would do in those situations, even though I would utilize reversal incense, I would utilize also my triple threat, and I would utilize my roll opener. Okay? I always get quiet, and I stick to the facts. When you have a lot of people coming at you, keep it simple and stick to the facts. Not your feelings, not your opinions, don't even talk about what they're doing to you. Always keep it simple. When you're dealing with a lot of people talking and following behind somebody else, monkey see, monkey do. Never engage with them. Keep it simple and keep the facts out there. Because one thing about the truth, it don't change. When somebody lying on you, their story gonna keep on changing. But one thing about when I'm dealing with that, I stick to one thing and I stick to the facts. A lot of time when people get in there, you want to talk about what your pastor doing to you, what your tata doing to you, what your mambo doing, what your mama doing. You cannot go to somebody's mother, even though you another child or sibling, about their mama. That's still their mama. You have to stick to the facts. Keep it simple. Don't go crying. Don't go belly aching. Don't go, no. I don't do that. When people start doing that, I done been through church scandals and other people, he the devil, he worked voodoo, he worked conjure, he doing witchcraft on me. I done been through all kind of stuff. You know what I do? I assess who I'm dealing with. I assess their level of authority. I assess their level of influence. Huh? This when the Bible says sit down and count up the cost. Huh? Let me give you an example. Monique, the comedian, she went after Oprah Winfrey. What she said, she felt what she said was true and honest. She went after Oprah Winfrey. She went after Tyler Perry. When you are going after fish that are bigger than you need to be ready for the waves that are going to come. It is too many of y'all like to take on people and you're not sitting down and counting up and saying, can I with 10,000 go up against this person with 20,000? That is no wisdom. Monique did not have enough weight. Not only she had following, she had resources, but she did not have enough weight where Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey was. Now, let me give you another example. When Oprah Winfrey went after and she had that interview with the accusers of Michael Jackson, she went after Michael Jackson. He was too big of a fish for her to rock his boat. She was able to rock the boat of Monique, but she was not able to rock the boat of Michael Jackson. Let me explain something to y'all. When I teach y'all foundation, it's about wisdom with me. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign Pisces. Some of y'all think that people don't believe these lies. Yes, they do. Because they're not going to sit there and discern. They're not going to sit up there and say there's two sides to every story. They're going to literally just take what that person say and go about their business. That's all they're going to do. That's not your issue. Your stop gossip, your reversal, your blockbuster. Because you don't want what being said to hinder your success, your ability to promote, to move forward in life. You got to be smart. A lot of y'all get out here and you don't realize that these people have connections or they have certain levels of influence. And when I was first going out into the church arena, I got into it with these preachers because these two male preachers wanted to be intimate with me, okay? And I was not interested. And so they were very fond of me, and they would make certain statements and say, Ely, you pretty, but you ain't prettier than me. And they had a appetite for me, okay? But the difference is, I may were more anointed than them. I may have had more power than they had or gifting, but I did not have the level of influence. And they had already been out there among the church world. Some of y'all out here biting off way too much. And let me tell you something. Even though I eventually won the battle, they damaged my reputation very badly. And I learned from that situation to be wiser and smarter when I'm dealing with people that already have gone on before me. So this is the stuff they don't teach you in the seminary school. This is the stuff they're not going to teach you in hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria. Congo. You're going to have to be wise out here. And you're going to have to know when I have certain products out here, how to utilize them, how to cleanse yourself, how to deal with people that have certain levels of influence, and how to weather these storms. These people don't want to see you win because you're not doing what they want you to do. You can have all the potential in the world, but they done been there. They already out there. When I'm on terrain that I don't have a lot of influence, I deal very wisely. I deal very wisely. I still my tongue and I consult and inquire of God. I don't understand that if you really believe that God is for you, why are you not out here sitting down and counting up the cost and talking to your God, your ancestor, and asking them what you should be doing in this situation? You also, I would use my money blessing incense because they're going to try to shut doors on you. They're going to try to shut opportunities on you because they want to punish you for rejecting them. I'm going to say this again. They want you to be punished for rejecting them. It is just that simple. Do the work and And very silent. Yes. But when people already, this woman studied Joseph. When Joseph, she had her eye on Joseph the whole time. Let me tell y'all something. My mama taught me this. And this is where a lot of men, gay, straight, or bi, mess up. You never pick a woman always pick you. She said, son, when a woman lay her eyes on you, she already made up her mind what she gonna do with you. When a woman looks at you, she don't know your name. She don't know your social security number. She don't know your she don't know if you got STD. She knows nothing about you. If she's appealed by you, she has already conjured in her mind where she wants you to fall in her life. Ifa, voodoo, Santeria, Lakum. And she's already assessing who around you, your connection. She already doing her homework. That's just the ways of a woman. If you want to be good at conjure, respect your opponent. Never play them stupid. Huh? Understand their ability to create drama for your life. Understand and respect their ability to create waves in your life. And if you out there in a little boat and this person, it has massive influence, the amount of waves that they're gonna tip your boat. And they're gonna make it look like to other people that you are in the wrong when you may be in the right, but you don't have enough weight to go up against this person. Your mother is the truth. Huh? My mother's a Virgo. My grandmother's Sagittarius. They schooled us. They schooled us. And some things I listened to, some things I didn't, and I regretted not listening. I had to learn, and now I understand why they said certain things. Stop going out here. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how you try to treat somebody, how you try to show respect. If a woman has made up in her mind to come after you, that's what she's going to do. If a man has made up his mind what he's going to do, that's what he's going to do. You as the individual, you need wisdom. And you need to be smart about what you're doing and who you're dealing with. And you need to know what their leverage is. Joseph was in her husband's house. I need y'all to hear this. Paul was on these people's turf. David was in King Saul's kingdom. When you on somebody's turf, that's not the time to be out here showing your... The old people, my grandma used to say, when your hand is in the lion's mouth, you got to ease it out. You got to ease it out. I don't care what you practice. When you make too much noise and you let them know you know, now they finna make it extra hard for you. Get quiet and pray. Get that reversal. Get that stop gossip. Get that blockbuster. Get that road opener, that triple threat. And get the burning and praying. And after a while, their hand will be revealed. But you can't reveal their hand. You cannot tell somebody about somebody that they admire. They're not going to listen to you. Let me explain something what my mom taught me. It's too many of y'all when y'all talking, you trying to convince and change somebody. I never talk to change people's mind. I'm not interested in whether you believe me or not. What I am interested in is telling the truth. Because the truth will set me free. Whether you receive the truth or not, that's so irrelevant to me. A lot of y'all so busy trying to get people on your side instead of just getting the truth out there. Because the truth will speak for itself. The truth ain't your friend, it ain't your enemy, it's just the truth. If you did it, you did it. If you didn't, you did. If you said it, you said it. If you didn't say it, you didn't say it. But for you to go up there and think you're going to go into somebody's beehive, it's like me walking into Beyonce's concert and going to try to demean her. I could be telling the butt naked truth. They're going to turn on me. That ain't no wisdom on my behalf. People be quick to believe a lie. Yes, they are. I didn't get any notification. But I got it on YouTube, so you can always go back and see it. Let me tell y'all something. I love being a Sagittarius because Sagittarius utilizes wisdom. I'm trying to share y'all some wisdom before y'all get damaged out here, before your business get damaged. When I say your business, I'm talking about your career, where your resources are. People can make it hard for you out here. There are people that already know people, and they start dropping diamond and dropping mud on your name. And people are gonna believe them because they're gonna feel like, why would they lie? Why would Potiphar think his wife would lie about something like that? You don't know how long these people been doing this stuff. They done got good at it. That's why I thank God for my spirituality. I thank God for magic. But most of all, I thank God for being raised by a woman. I thank God for being... I don't care what religion you in, sir and ma'am. It is predominantly women. I'm going to say it again. I don't care if you were in Hoodoo, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Christianity, Ifa, Obeah. There are more women on planet Earth, and there are more women in Conjure than men. If you don't have you a good female friend or a man that has been raised or guided or taught by a woman, you in trouble. You in trouble. The things, the scenes that they can set up to make you look so guilty, to make you look like the villain. You need wisdom, and a woman rules wisdom. A woman is the mother of the earth. You have to be smart. Some of y'all, you so hurt till you start talking. And then by you talking, you let them know certain information. Now they know how to maneuver against you because you want everybody to know they hurt you. But now they know certain things and then they know who to talk to start shutting you down. I'm just here to shine some light on you. Most of these people have been ineffective in trying to ruin my name on this social media platform because I was raised by a woman. My Orisha is a woman. Most of my friends are women. And most of the people that fight and support me are women. I'm going to be all right. Because one thing about the women that support me, they smart. They skilled. And they know a lie when they hear one. They know a fictitious story when they see one. Y'all hear me? If you want to survive out here, you want to be successful out here, you better learn how to weather scandals. And what's important is that you know that God has called you to do what you're doing. God is the one that put Joseph in Potiphar's house. And even though his wife tried to ruin his opportunity, God put him right back in power. You cannot, I don't care who you are, I don't care what kind of clout you think you got. You cannot do nothing with God's anointing. If God be for that person, whether that's Ola Damari, the Mighty Nzami, the El Shaddai, if God be for that person, they're going to weather all the scandals. I have come through one thing after another. Not because I'm smarter than anybody, but because God put me where I am. And I go to God when it comes to situations and let him and my spirits tell me what I need to be doing. But all that going out trying to run a story down, don't do that. Sit down and count up that cost. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some understanding. Sir and ma'am, stick to the facts. Especially when you're dealing with people of authority. People when you're in the public eye, stick to the facts. Always have your receipts. Always have your receipts. And don't do what Joseph did. Don't leave your belongings behind. Huh? You take a shower, make sure you take everything, underclothes, paper towels, everything. Huh? Don't leave nothing behind. Don't get comfortable, because these type of people will utilize that against you. I had a member of my church leave their shoes. Well, a couple of them, they be leaving their shoes at the church and stuff. If I wanted to hurt them or do something to them or influence them, you know, I know they trust Apostle Ely, but I don't even trust me. I'm a man. Sometimes you get so comfortable that you make yourself so vulnerable that if somebody, I told one person, I said, you lie so much, if I went out and told a lie on you right now, they'll believe me over you, because you done allowed yourself to be labeled in the public as a liar. If you're going to get out here in the public, be a lady in the streets. Thank you for your knowledge and insight, Apostle. You're quite welcome, baby. I'm just telling, before some of y'all get out here, before y'all get messed up out here, you better get up under somebody that can teach you some wisdom. You better get up under somebody that can teach you how to deal with real conjuring, because they're going to throw spirits at you, because they already are where you trying to go. Shamari sent the cash out for that money. All right, Shamari. Money blessing. I make it hard for people to cause havoc in my life, because I have learned how to weather. And remember, weather deals with the atmosphere. It's the age of Aquarius. If you don't read the room, if you don't read the atmosphere, you're in trouble. If you don't have the type of discernment that allows you to discern what's really going on, then how can you maneuver and position yourself? At least Joseph knew that she had put him in a position that he didn't have no wisdom. And his thought was to get out of the situation quickly. And she still had enough to get it. Money blessing, Shamar. Darius says something. Darius, could you post what you he asked me for something. Oh, it's all right. I wasn't for sure. So, let me tell y'all something. When I do conjure, I'm telling you what I do. When I'm dealing with massive people, I go to my fire pit. I have a huge fire pit in the back of my house, and I go and I speak to the atmosphere. I speak to the atmosphere over the area where the liars exist, and I ask God to expose. I ask God to do his thing. I ask my ancestors to take care of business. I don't run lies down. That is not my job. I put that mental clarity out there. I put that blockbuster out there. I put that stop God, and I put it into the atmosphere. Because wherever that lie is, they will find it. Wherever that scandal is, that gossip is, that rumor is, that's the job of the incense. It rules the air element. And when you out here in the public view, word of mouth is the quickest, most effective way of advertisement. And you don't want somebody to ruin your chances and opportunities by putting rumors and gossip out there, and you're not addressing that energy. Okay? I may not address it from house to house, but I will utilize my platform to speak my truth. I thank God that I do have a platform that I can utilize to speak my truth when certain things are going on. But I also, if I did not have a platform, I would go and I would put that reversal in the atmosphere, and I would also put blockbuster. And let me say this, depending on their level of influence, maybe they got influence in politics, maybe they got legal influence, maybe they have influence on at your job, maybe they got influence. Like, you have to consider all that. What type of influence, what area could this person affect me or damage me or cause me harm? All this needs to be considered when you're doing conjuring. You have to protect yourself on many levels depending on their level of jurisdiction. And I don't think a lot of you guys consider this stuff when you get out here on these platforms and you talking and trying to run up on certain people. I have certain levels of influence, not only on social media, but in certain areas of the government. I have influence. And I keep building my influence because I might have to go up against bigger fish. Some of these people that coming at me, they may have more following me, but they don't have enough influence. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these people, and I'm going to teach y'all something tonight. A lot of these people, I don't have to eat out their hand. Y'all hear me? When you're in a situation where somebody has to eat, you have to eat out their hand, they have a lot of influence. But I don't have to eat out your hand. So what's up there, Madam Oshun? Hey, love you for all you do. I love you back, Madam Oshun. I love you back. If you in a situation where you have to eat or you in somebody else's house, only thing that I'm going through right now is that I can't self-initiate. Other than that, I have contacts all over the place. I have connections with people in all type of ATR that actually I have favor with. They actually like me as an individual person. I've actually done business with these people. And so therefore, I have certain leverages that many of you guys don't have. That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Certain things y'all just do not consider. And you should not be out here going up against certain people when you don't have certain platforms. Because they're going to make it hard for you. And they have the ability to make you look like the villain, even though sometimes you're not. You may be, but in some cases you may not be. But because I don't eat from these people's hands, I don't need them to see. I don't need them for a reason. If I never knew my head Orisha, I knew God was with me and I knew I had spirits. And they had been proving themselves. My spiritual, I know I got voodoo spirit. I know that. I know I got ancestors that know how to water. So some things are new to me. But I'm not out here butt naked. Some of you guys out here butt naked. And I want you to be able to educate yourself, do proper study, and get up under somebody that got your best interest. They don't have to agree with everything you're doing. They need to just care for you and help you develop. And find you a woman. If you were not raised by a skilled woman, find you a woman that got it for you. No sex involved. That's what my spiritual dad told me. He said, find you a female buddy. Do not touch her. Once you touch a woman, she becomes your adversary. What do I recommend to study? I don't recommend to study anything outside of studying up under somebody. You have to have somebody to show you this. Like a lot of stuff that I'm talking about tonight, this was taught to me. This was shown. Examples were given to me. I was with them. I seen situations, circumstances. A lot of you guys, you don't have that on-job training. It is so important. It beats books, classes, videos. But if I would listen to people of experience. And let me tell y'all something. I want to say this about Madam Oshun. I said it to her face, but I'm going to say it on public view. Some of y'all don't appreciate what you see is what you get. I'm going to say that again. Some of y'all do not appreciate any spiritualist. What you see is what you get. That is the best person to deal with. Because whether you like what they say or not, you know what you get. You know how they rock and roll. There's no delusion, nothing to decode. Because they tell you up front. They show you up front. Some of y'all don't appreciate that. My spiritual dad taught me this. Never trust a sweet mouth person. I've been taught that all my life. Some of y'all like, oh, he's too hard, or he's too abrasive, or he's too brash, he's this, he's that. But at least you know what you get. At least there's no hidden thorns, there's no hidden peppers, there's no hidden nothing. It is what it is. Some of y'all gonna bite into certain things And that's when you're going to find out what's there. At least with me, at least with Madam Oshun, you know what you get. Huh? At least if you get cussed out today or tomorrow, you know what's coming anyway. Huh? At least I already told you I don't care if you gay, straight or bi. So you already know I don't come here talking about, oh, he said that to me because I'm gay. I said I don't judge. It's irrelevant to me. I'm here to teach magic. I'm here to teach universal laws. I don't care. If I can, I tell you. But I don't. I come to win. I come to win. Some of you guys do not appreciate. I'm going to say this again. People that you don't have to hire an investigator to figure out who they are. People that you don't have to throw no OB, get no reading. What you see, I've been telling people from day one, I'm not nothing to play with. I don't play games. But people will weaponize those statements and try to make like I'm coming for them, and I don't bother people. My children will tell you, if I get into it with somebody, they will bother me. I do not bother people. Even people I disagree with, I still don't bother. Because as long as you ain't in my lane, bothering with mine, I don't care. Thank you, Brent, for the love offering. Oh, thank you so much. Nobody can make me mistreat you because you broke, gay, straight, or bi. Nobody could come and make me change on you because something they said. If I change on you, it's because of how you dealt with me. You the one showed me that I have to make an adjustment to our relationship. Whether I have to distance myself, stop fooling with you at all, but nobody comes to me and tells me something and then I change on people. That ain't how I operate. If I stop fooling with you, I stop fooling with you because of you. Both. I see. That's just how I roll. One thing irks me when people say, were you talking about me? If I want to talk about you, I come from 34 Court. I'm a Sagittarius. I get nothing but pleasure but telling you to your face. I'm not the person that talks behind people's back because I get no pleasure out of that. I get a thrill of confrontation. My moon is in Aries. I don't talk behind people's back. If I stab you, it was in the chest. It would not be behind your back. I can't do it. It gives me no satisfaction. I'm a straight up person. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, and you gonna know it. Because I'm gonna tell you. I'm like that. I get on social. If I tell you I like you and I appreciate you, that's a real thing. Because if I tell you I think you cute, that's a real thing. I have people around me and tell my son, he told her she pretty because I think she pretty. He ain't told me because I don't think you pretty. Don't ask me no question if you don't want to know the truth. Don't ask me. And don't get mad at me because I have a right to my opinion. Just like you got a right to yours. Some people think I'm good looking. Some people think I'm fine. Some people don't think I'm fine. Some people think I'm skinny. Some people think I think I'm a medium build. That's at least what my shirt said. Everybody else keep calling me small, but my shirt say I'm medium. My shirt say I'm medium, but they keep calling me small man. That's small man. Oh well. You know, it is what it is. As much fun we have on these lives, I hope y'all are really taking this wisdom that I'm trying to give y'all. But a lot of times, you can't know what to ask if you don't have somebody to shine the light so you can have an idea of some of the stuff that actually go on. And when I tell you about going up against people like when we excited for Minister Mario, they not excited for him. They didn't expect him to make it. They didn't expect him to win. But I don't know why he on my team. I don't know. All I do is win, win, win. Listen, when I go in for y'all, I go in to win. When I pray for y'all, I be going for the win. When I tell Bo, I love Bo, I don't care what you think about Bo. Showed up. If I tell Darius I love her, I tell Madam Machine I love her, I care about, thank you and appreciate her. I don't care what you think about that. You can't pick my friends. You can't pick my support. God do that. I don't even pick it. The blessing of a Sagittarius is the guru and a general in the army. And in the Hindu tale, the king of Ashura doesn't listen to his guru and lost all his land. Always listen to the... I know that's right. Huh? Listen, I got it going on. I say that, but like some people think I'm arrogant. I ain't arrogant. I'm just telling the fact. I got it going on. So I don't have a reason to lie. I ain't going to go hungry. I'm not going to be hard. Unless the government just come and just take my stuff. Other than that, I'm going to be all right. And I got too many people in my family that own property. I'm going to have somewhere to go. And some of these people on my line know I'm not running my mouth. I'm going to always have somewhere to go. I don't want to go stay with my mama, but I got somewhere to go. And I'm going to get on my feet again. Too many people in my family got money. I'm going to be all right. But I trust the Lord. Because I don't want to fall in there, because I don't want them telling me what to do. All right, Bo, where's my Pisces? He is my spiritual warrior, teacher, guiding me miles away. Thank you, Bo. And y'all know I do appreciate that, right? And anybody knows, Sagittarius are very sincere people. Whether it's positive or negative. Keish sent a cash out for incense burn. Okay. Let me, that's my Scorpio. I'm going to burn High John for my Scorpio. I need her to get some power. I need y'all to go and strengthen her. She gonna do this thing. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Hold on, Bo. I'm gonna burn some money blessing incense for you, Bo. Because I need your finances protected. A lot of times people be trying to call your pocket, they're trying to spend your money for you. And that energy mess with your flow of your finances. The money coming in, but I'm talking about the flow of it. The pace of it. Like that. I'm going to still do this for you. Somebody say, yes, we are Sagittarius. Yes, yes. Bo the Pisces, Bo the Pisces, Bo the Pisces. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. Y'all excuse my voice. I've been burning a lot of incense, conjuring and stuff, so it's all kind of smoke in my throat. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Bo the Pisces. Ebe Sedidiosa, Bo the Pisces. Bo the Pisces. Eba Sandediosa. What is it that this Pisces needs to be focused on? What is it that this Pisces needs to be focused on? What is this Pisces? Good night. Much love. Bo the Pisces. Your shadow card comes up. It says eliminating negative thoughts. This is a mental thing. It said ayin lemed men. It said I am now switching off the destructive thoughts that emanate from my ego. In the space that I open, a gentle radiance of spiritual light appears. This is when the Bible is talking about casting down imagination. This is when it's because you got Pisces. I have a Pisces rising sign, but Pisces, moon, sun, or rising sign. Everything is in your subconscious mind, and you spend a lot of time in your head. And so a lot of times you're creating patterns in your head, and you got to make sure that you cast that stuff down. If a negative thought comes to you, you have to dispel that negative thought. Why? Because it will reflect in your life. Anything in your subconscious will reflect in your natural life. You have a water element. It says switching that off, addressing that in shadow. Then your middle card said dumping depression. It says this, Bo. It said, hey, Kuf Mem. It said, I have now been bestowed with emotional strength. This is what's going on. You are getting emotionally stronger. But it said, you have been bestowed. God is giving you, not Apostle, God is giving you emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled, to rise after I have fallen, and to endure when the path seems endurable. This card right here says, you're going to make it. You are going to make it. The reason why I really like this, because this outcome card is my deliverance card, meaning that you're going to be delivered from anything that has ensnared or afflicted you. This is your outcome card. Eradicate the plague. Ha! It says Nun Lamed Ka. Using this name summoned for the light. Here, two cards. This is Psalm 27. It says, summon forth the light to wipe out. And it also Psalms 91 and 11, Bo. To wipe out these plagues at the root. Think about smoking, cancer, AIDS, pollution, nuclear waste, depression, heart disease, hatred, or any other plague that infects the world. Now summon forth the light to wipe these plagues at the root. This is such a good read, letting you know, yes, you're going through things, but you are going to weather it. But you are also going to be delivered completely out of those things. And like I told you, I am so happy for you, because when people go through certain things and they allow people to tolerate them, and now their eyes are being opened, and now they're being loved, they're being appreciated, and they're not just being tolerated, but they're being accepted. And the first acceptance comes with self, and we definitely accept you here in Apostolic. Ron sent cash out for a financial reading. Thanks. What am I saying? Thinks there's a blockage. I got that Bayberry candle. I got that triple threat. Ron. All right. We're going to do a reading for Ron on finances. Financial reading. Ron is a... You quite welcome. Much love to you, Bo. Ron, what is your zodiac? Oh, there. Ron, post your zodiac for me, please. Y'all know I'm big on zodiacs. Wait, no, Ron, post the zodiac. Ron. Also asking you to post your zodiac so I can do your reading. I write this stuff down. Somebody on TikTok post for Ron, so Ron will post his zodiac. How much? The readings are only $20. All you gotta do is post your zodiac sign. Cash App, $ Apostle Ely. Where's my Ron? Thank you. Somebody just said at Ron. You don't want me to do your reading and listening. You're welcome, Bo. Okay. Moving along. All right, Minister Mario, is that everybody? We're just have to refund that. Oh, that was weird. Minister Mario, are we clear? Because I've already been here over an hour. My voice is gone. What is that? We want your zodiac sign, Ron. Zodiac sign, Ron. What's your zodiac? Okay. I have to add the spirit. He said Cancer. What's up there, Laverne? My Gemini from Chicago. Cheesecake Factory. My class is going to be coming. It can't be this week, but my classes are coming up soon. Like I told you guys, give me some time because I got a lot of orders to get out. And in order to give y'all quality service and quality classes, I have to make sure everything is done. So and anybody been in my classes, I do not disappoint in my classes. How is reversal different from triple threat? Reversal is all about sending back negative energy. Triple threat is about, because you got High John, Low John, and Southern John. And these affect 3 areas of your life. Each one of those High John, they operate differently and they deal with certain aspects of your life. So the reversal has a lot to do with sending stuff back. I call that my AK-47 because I got some stuff in that reversal instant. So it's going to take a good one. When you use that reversal instant, it is very strong and it's very quick. Triple threat has a lot to do with advancing your life in 3 areas or ministering to the needs of those 3 particular areas. Yes, you can take a class. I teach universal laws. It applies to anybody. If you go, let me say it like this. If you intend to practice magic, my classes are for you. No matter what your tradition is. All right, I'm going to do this reading for Ron the Cancer for his finances. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which in the dark, bring to light of my eyes concerning Ron the Cancer, concerning his finances. Ron Cancer. Ron the Cancer, concerning his finances. Ron the Cancer, concerning the finances. What is it that this Cancer needs to know about his finances? All right. Ron, I don't know if you got a reading before, but around your finances, there's negativity. There's something, because the more I talk about your finances, I'm getting hits. So I know there's some negativity concerning your finances. So let's go a little deeper with this read. I keep trying to tell y'all, somebody's going to take you down. They're going to take your finances or your health, if not both. Your shadow comes up, passion. In shadow for Cancer, Ron, concerning finances. It says, Ayin Mem Mem. It said, this name strokes the fires of passion in my heart and soul. The letters give me the power to maintain serenity, devotion, and correct consciousness in my prayers, meditation, and spiritual connection. This card comes up about your finances, Ron, because this is about your prayers concerning about money. You don't need money, money needs you. You need to change the way that you talk about and pray about your money. You do not chase money, money chases you. Okay, Ron? Also remember, by you being Cancer, this is casting your bread on the water, and not many days it shall return. I have money, blessing, incense for that. But this has a lot to do with how you're praying when it comes to your finances. Then your middle card, they're saying this is what's going on presently in right now. Banishing the remnants of evil. I love energy. Energy does not lie. It said, Lamed Aleph Vav. The light of this name deactivates negative energy and cleanses my environment. So whatever is going on around you is slowing down your flow when it comes to your finances. Cancer energy has a flow. And the Cancer energy, your environment matters because it affects your feeling, which affects your flow. This card talks about cleansing. I do have bath cleanser. Don't know what you get into, but I do have bath cleanser, blockbuster, and then roll opener. Do not do a roll opener before you do a blockbuster if you're going to work that way. And then your outcome card has to do with your ancestors. It says contacting departed souls. Chet bet va. It says I invoke. Your outcome is you need to get your ancestors involved when it comes to your finances. It said I invoke the memories of loved ones who have passed on. I see them surrounded by the light of this name. I meditate to elevate the souls to higher levels in the spiritual worlds. I am open to receive their guidance and support. I like this card, so I would do Psalm 23, and then I would go to Psalm 91, verse 11. Laverne Cheesecake say, hear you heard this song, so will I 1 billion times. Oh, I cross worship. Oh, we got to look that up, Laverne. Thank you for posting it. Minister Mario said he loved that song. Minister Mario know all that stuff. Listen, I tell y'all all the time I love Whitney Houston. I could not tell you the verses from start to finish. I got certain parts I like about a song, and that's what I be repeating. I cannot sing a Whitney Houston song all the way through to save my life. That's a shame, man. But I say I love him. Tells you what kind of man I am. But I play all the songs. I bought all the CDs. I did that much. And I listen to it all the time. Still don't know all the words. Listen to it all the time. Till it get on my cheering nerves. But I do it. Minister Mario, are we okay? I was singing that on yesterday. Tell you what I know. I played that song before I do anything. Oh. See, he know all that stuff. Are we good, Minister Mario? I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that follow me and support me. I want to say once again, to, the 23rd Psalm and then Psalms 91 verse 11. Before you go to bed. But I do have stuff you can visit my website and work with if you have not. I want to. I'm waiting on Mr. Mario. Are we good? I want to say, guys, again, my reason doing my platform is to help share universal laws. You're quite welcome. Thank you for trusting me with your spiritual needs. I appreciate it so very, very much. And I want y'all guys to know that I don't advise anybody to be out here in these spiritual streets alone. That's a real thing. Don't be out here by yourself. And don't burn bridges, build bridges. And if you can resolve an issue and move on with somebody, try to do so. If not, then you got to do what you got to do. But don't be out here just creating enemies and adversaries because you don't know how to behave and you don't know how to function. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. It ain't worth it. You'll spend more of your time fighting spirits off than you will be prospering and enjoying your spirituality and magic. All right? Much love. Okay? I'll see you guys on tomorrow. I think. Yeah. Okay. That'll be my day of power. Yeah. Tomorrow. God bless. Love you guys.